This is Coach Karan Godwin. I want to introduce to you the new Ball Hog Gloves X Factor. Now these gloves still take away the natural grip of the ball, forcing your hands and fingers to work overtime. But now we've added weights to the wrist, all right? So this is going to work on your hand speed. For drills, follow at Coach Godwin on Instagram and go to ballhoggloves.com.
Staples Center in Los Angeles, California. The Timberwolves' final West Coast game of the season, and they'll look to win the season series against the Lakers. Let's get to our Northland Forward starting lineups for this one tonight. The Timberwolves with 5 starting lineups the entire season, thanks to a lot of durability that they have had amongst their starters. And Ingram's father and Karl-Anthony Towns' father were chatting each other up prior to the game here at Staples Center, as Towns able to get his first shot of the game to go.
Well, you mentioned to Karl-Anthony Towns how many rebounds he needs before the game in layup line.
If you missed the very top of the broadcast, what Jim is alluding to is Towns gets another bucket. He came into the game needing 33 points, now 29 points and 47 rebounds. Absorbs the contact, finishes anyway. Cat's got a half dozen.
The problem is that Minnesota is giving up historic numbers defensive field goal percentage-wise.
Jim, I know that points per game number, you don't like it as much as defensive efficiency, but when it's that long of a streak, that says a lot. Giving up 100 points. Towns fouled. You know, I did ask Tom Thibodeau before the game tonight, Jim, about the summer ahead. It spins over Robinson, and the drought finally over for Minnesota. Getting inside to Towns is a good way to start. Cat will head to the free throw line. Cat sticking with it, pads the rebound and the point totals. And Jim, you mentioned Wiggins dumps it down to Towns, and Towns gets fouled by Ingram. Towns attacks Clarkson, and they're going to count the bucket and one opportunity for Karl-Anthony Towns. But thus far tonight, he hasn't given the Lakers much to think about. Karl-Anthony Towns does, however, and Towns, the putback.
Double-double for Karl-Anthony Towns here in the first half. Towns has 21 and 10. Has a chance to add to it here. Andrew misfires on the layup attempt, but Karl.
60th double-double of the year. Going to add to his point total with the dunk after Ricky Rubio tracks it down. Gorgie feeds Towns, cutting to the bucket, and he throws it down. And that's going to get Luke Walton up off the bench for the Lakers to use the timeout. The Timberwolves trailed by 16, have cut it down to 2. They couldn't throw it in the ocean, Jim Peterson, for quite a while, but they've come alive now.
They got out to a slow start, mainly because of Ricky Rubio. Wiggins and Towns were fine.
Rush leaves it back for Gorgie Jang. Timberwolves looking for their first lead since the first quarter, and they do lead for the first time since it was 10-9. Ricky Rubio still looking for his first points. No look pass, Towns to Gorgie Jang. That was pretty.
Normally it's Gorgie Jang that's flashing to the sweet spot.
And Karl-Anthony Towns out the Rubio feed.
Okay, Gorgie.
Jang.
A professional athlete, quote unquote.
Towns gets it inside, and Jimmy's now 2 points away from 2,000 for the season. Towns, there it is, Jim. And Karl-Anthony Towns, 2,000. And there's another rebound for Towns. Quick outlet to Wiggins. They won both their games in Minneapolis. The Lakers won the first meeting here in LA, and Caspi becomes just the 5th Timberwolf to score in this game and salvage 1 win on this 4-game road trip. Towns for 3, yes sir! Towns now with 36, and he's 7 away from matching Kevin Love's single-season record of 2,010 points. Working on Randall, loses, collects, rolls it in, he's got 38.
Unbelievable move by Karl-Anthony Towns.
Towns over Randall, and Karl-Anthony Towns has a 40-point game.
And Wiggins, and that just is a grown man move against a pretty strong guy. Julius Randle's undersized, but he's strong. Cat to square up, showing you the diversity of his game. You saw his shot chart earlier. Everything was in the painted area, and he shows you diversity. And
Randall Russell for the win, and it rattles in at the buzzer. D'Angelo Russell, the walk-off